you to know that I'm happy for you. I wish nothing but the best for you both. I know the version of me. Is she perverted like me? Would she go down on you in a theater? Does she speak eloquently? And would she have your baby? I'm sure she'd make a really excellent mother. 'Cause the love that she gave that we made wasn't able to make it out for you to be open wide. No. And every time you speak the name, does she know how you told me you told me till you die, but you're still alive, and I'm here.
That seems better.
To remind you of the mess you left when you went away. It's not fair to deny me of the cross-eyed bear that you gave to me. You ought to know. You seem very well. Things look peaceful. I'm not quite as well. I thought you should know. Did you forget about me, Mr. Duplicity? I hate to bug you in the middle of dinner. There was a slap in the face. How quickly I was replaced. And are you thinking of me when you fuck her?
Indeed, Tom. Can't do that, Tato. Great dad.
To deny me all the cross-eyed bear that you gave to me. You ought to know.
Say what's up, everybody. Say what's up, Ice. Say hi, crazy. Shout out to my baby. Been a while since we've been out here.
Can you feel it? Well, I'm here to remind you of the mess you left when you went away. It's not fair to deny me of the cross-eyed bear that you gave to me. You ought to know I'm here to remind you of the mess you left when you went away. It's not fair to deny me all the cross-eyed bear that you gave to me. You ought to know.
Shut up, bitch. Ain't that what you gonna tell her, Vince? Ain't that what you gonna tell her then? You don't want that crazy, watch out. My mode today.
I am sitting in the morning at the diner on the corner. I am waiting at the counter for the man to pour the coffee, and he fills it only halfway. And before I even argue, he is looking out the window at somebody coming in.
Really, nigga? I guess I'm confused by these goings on. Can I get my zone, man? I'm trying to get ready for this show. And y'all fucking with my cheek. Is this motherfucker dead? It should be dead, shouldn't it? Well, what's up, Lane? Big boy Lane. What's happening? Oh, give me a second. Bum, 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 bum. I hear you, girl. I hear you. I hear you too, Lane. What's up with y'all? What, Daddy got something you want? You got it. That's a lot of flies over today. We need to do something like this. There y'all go. I love y'all. Have at it, horses. Now, I can continue to get myself ready on this Wednesday. Then I can finish saying what's up to everybody. My vibe gotta be right for being outside today. It's a beautiful day outside. This phone is so much heavier than that.
Always nice to see you, says the man behind the counter to the woman who has come in. She is shaking her umbrella, and I look the other way as they are kissing their hello
Typical fall day.
There's a story of an actor who had
Rhonda, what's happening? Now I can see everybody.
was no one I had heard of, and I'm turning to the horoscope and looking for the funnies when I'm feeling someone watching me, and so I raise my head.
Heading to the vets. What is the vets?
There's a woman on the outside looking inside. Does she see me? No, she does not really see me, 'cause she sees her own reflection. And I'm trying not to notice that she's touching off her skirt, and while she's straightening her stockings, her hair has gotten wet.
What the fuck is the vet? The vet, dumbass. Crazy what's happening? LC2, what up?
Listening to the bells of the cathedral. I am thinking
Shout out to
of
Crazy
your
Cat, shout out to Wayne, shout out to Ice. All right, let's get ready for work. I got one more and then I'm ready to go to work. Jennifer, what up?
Yo, what's going on, boys? How are you?
Yo, dab me up.
Hey, all right, damn. What part of the city are you from?
Yo,
What's up?
there, brother.
Hey,
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah,
You guys
I'm
ready
good.
for this?
Take this.
Oh, all right, sick. Why don't you guys come inside?
I'm Octavius Gray. And I'm Steve.
These are
Oh,
the guys.
boy.
I'm Octavius Gray, and I'm Steve. Steve LeBlanc.
Sorry if I vape in
Yeah,
here.
baby, you're right.
Nah, nigga, we only smoke reefer in this domicile. Conscious, we back outside. Daniel Berry, Grace, another Big Brother porch stream. It's been a while.
Set the moon right. If you are, baby, I'm looking so fly. Sunset rooftop, yeah, that's nice, right? Hop in the G-Class, I know you need that. Heart racing fast like the speed of light. Is this attraction, or is it the moonlight? You want satisfaction, but only for one night. This could be real love, but you've been broken, and I just want you to see what I could be for you. 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 You got me wrapped up in your love.
Barely.
Finding you is like a treasure. Making my heart feel this way, yeah, yeah. And I'll treat you so damn special. What you did, who you were with, I don't care about those days. When I'm with you, I won't complain. Share your success and heartbreaks. Yeah, you know I'll stay by your side. Never leave you dissatisfied. But I need you to let me know. Is this attraction? Or is it the moonlight? You want satisfaction, but only for one night. This could be real love, but you've been broken, and I just want you to see what I could be for you. What I could be for you.
African and Bless, I will be praying for you. God is great. God is great. We won't get through this shit without challenges. Promise you. Ergo, what up though? Shout out to the LNC Outdoor Cats. The white is Ice. This puffy tail closest is Lane. And the black cat that's crazy. I could be for you. B Nick, what's happening? Trying to get fried like you. Shit, I ain't high yet. I'm gonna be high tonight though. I had one of the most interesting conversations with AI ever. I finally had a very interesting conversation. Andrew, I had a very interesting conversation. What was the conversation about? Today I decided to talk to AI for a little bit about Taryn Lamont Armstrong. Is that nigga's middle name Lamont? I doubt it, but Lamont sounds better than whatever the fuck it probably really is. Probably Eugene. Taryn Eugene Armstrong. That seems like it. And just shout out to Sanford and Son. I'm telling you, it's better than whatever it is. I promise you that, Joshua. I promise you, it's better than whatever it actually is. Lamont seems better. Hit that like button. We got a 2-hour episode tonight, bro. And so I didn't do much preparing. I clocked out on the feeds this morning, cause the Vince and Morgan shit. First of all, shout out to Javon Barksdale for procuring that whole joint. We didn't even get through half of it, bro. And I mean, Morgan might be the most psychotic, passive aggressive. Like, I can't do that shit. I can't. Like, can't no passive aggressive girl would never want to be with me. Cause I'm always gonna put her in a position to where she can't play that shit with me. No. I'll get you whatever you want. You just gotta be able to say it. I don't do the whole thing where I have to be a mind reader, and then if I can't read your mind properly or I didn't catch your cues, I'm in trouble as if you told me and I forgot. No. Yes, I should be attentive and pick up on certain cues and shit, but I can't be punished for not picking up a cue, especially if precedent ain't never been set on said issue. Feel what I'm saying? And for Vince to even, I can't believe Vince let her do that shit if he was single. Ain't no cause if I was single, I'd be sitting there listening to her like, why is she acting like she giving me some pussy before? This is a conversation. Like if we already fucking or something, like this ain't no conversation that I'm having with some chick that at best case scenario we in the talking phase. They've been in the, I guess you could say, the talking phase for like a month, if that's what it is. But we've gotten to the point now where, Kelsey, you might overplay your hand. Let me ask y'all this. Seriously. Is there a scenario where Vince and Morgan can patch this shit up and be together in real life? That's where y'all wrong. They crazy. They'll find a way to be together. I'll give you an example. I'm gonna give you a quick example. And if you disagree, I'm gonna take your position. I'm gonna take your position. The people that said no, I'm gonna give you an example. I'm gonna take your position. Why would I not bank on Morgan making sure she's with Vince? I heard what the bitch said. Don't get it twisted. I heard what she said. I heard what she said. But when he get out of the house and he get around Kelsey and she see a Facebook post or Instagram post about Kelsey and she feels like she ain't got access to him because of Kelsey, like that shit gonna change. She gonna do the same shit she doing with Lord right now. Well, I could, bro, just change Lauren's name to Kelsey. Well, obviously I'm your number one and Kelsey's obviously your number two. I don't know why you would choose your number two over your number one. I mean, you said that was your girl, but shit, you've been laid up with me the last month or so. So, how good of a girl is she really? Like, bro, Morgan seems mad possessive. Mish, number five, I don't trust that bitch, bro. Vince, what you need to do, Vince? I got some good news for you. This is a simple fix for you. All you got to do is the following, Vince. When you get out of the house, give your life back to God, cut off Morgan, cut off Kelsey, and become a real man. Get about your mama house, become a real man, and then once you get yourself situated outside your mama house, watch the different type of girls approach you. Because the girls that's about shit, a girl that's about shit could get with you when you stay with your mom, depending the actual situation. But in your situation, Vince, I mean, we talking about single digit percentage, and I'm talking about under 5% chance. If you getting a girl that's really about some shit, when you live at home with your mama in the way it appears that you do. Cause it ain't just that he live at home with his mama. It seemed like this nigga, his mama probably still do his laundry and shit. But here's the scary part, Mish. Man, Kelsey might be like this too. Kelsey might be like this too. Kelsey might Kelsey might easily look at this situation. Like, look how she's already acting now. Most girls, if they was with Vince and they saw this type of shit and they didn't agree with the type of shit he's in that house doing, they would quietly bow out. Vince would come home, locks be changed, all types of shit. Or they'll just wait till he come home and talk to him about it. It's a massive red flag that this bitch be saying shit publicly on social media. Massive red flag. That shit is a massive fucking red flag. Bitch, why are you commenting on your relationship with Vince? Just wait till he get home and tell that nigga you don't want to be with him no more and move on. Or shit, move on now. Move on now. So Vince has a thing. He attracts these type of chicks. Bro. Vince will fuck around, end up with both of them in the end. That'll be the funniest shit ever. Vince finally move out to move in with Kelsey and Morgan. Oh my lord. Drake, what's happening? Lauren wasn't acting like this and she's younger than Morgan. I mean, Morgan, bro, I told y'all day one, and I think some people kind of, I don't think Morgan is like this 10. Morgan's not my type. I do think Morgan has a really pretty face. I do. Because, and what makes me think her face is really pretty is, what I judge if your face is really pretty to me is, how many points do you fall off when you take your makeup off? Because there's lots of girls when you realize that, oh shit, when she took her makeup off, she looks the exact same. Morgan looks the exact same if she take her makeup off. So that's what I judged the pretty face on. And she got pretty hair. But that would be it. But when I look at her, there's a lot of dudes that find that type of girl hot. This is not this ain't a drill. There's a lot of dudes that find that type of girl hot. So for her to be in her 30s talking about she looks like that and she play video games, you in the streaming playing video games and you look like that and you can't secure one dude that's that he's that nigga for yourself. You can't secure one. Yeah, remember when they said the fees would be born without Rachel? Yeah, Mish, remember when most of the people that reported on the motherfucking Vince fight said that they was boycotting? They was like, yeah, we ain't watching no more. They bragging about boy ratings. I'm like, why the fuck? Who the fuck boycotts a show and then go watch the ratings? But as soon as this shit popped off with Vince and Morgan, everybody was back outside. I saw Brendan was with, who was he with? Matt Hoffman and McCrae, and they was supposed to be like watching season 12. Like, McCrae is like the biggest fucking hypocrite on earth. And I'm gonna tell y'all something in this Big Brother community that y'all not gonna like. And it's gonna feel petty as fuck, but it's coming from me. I'm telling y'all, man, if anything happens, okay? If anything happens and I get some money, we're gonna go cock out for a second. If anything happens and I run into some money, I want y'all niggas to understand I'm going to force y'all niggas to talk to me. I'm gonna force y'all niggas to acknowledge some shit, and I'm gonna embarrass y'all niggas publicly. I'm gonna use my money to show people that y'all have no credibility. After the talk I had with AI today, I'm not bullshitting. How are the ratings minus unlocked? They hold steady around 3 million. Low end, low end. I don't think we've ducked under 3. Yeah, I think we did 2.9 like a week or so ago. Low end's been 2.9, and the high end's been like 3.4. It ain't really gotten lower than 2.9. I think it got 2.8 one time, and it ain't got over. It ain't even hit 3.5. So it's like, it's just in that range. And I think it's more so just depending on what people got going on. Now, and that's my second thing, that as far as money goes. Because my first thing is, I want to buy the franchise. Like, I would wonder what CBS would want for the rights of Big Brother. Because you would have to think it's not worth much. Because I know it's not bringing in money. It's not making money. They have no type of partnerships. There are no brand deals. Nothing. Like, successful shows, even network shows. Bro, ain't nobody, bro, y'all don't see no big name commercials. When we be watching this shit, watch tonight. Pay attention tonight and see if you see any big name commercials, like real big name shit. You're not going to see anything. So that's what got me thinking about this shit, where I'm like, if I know that they losing money, that means they would sell it for pennies on the dollar. Cause it ain't like if they sold the rights to the shit, how would selling the rights to Big Brother affect the bottom line on CBS at all? Cause the beauty of it from my standpoint is, I don't have to bring it to network TV. As a matter of fact, I can make it truly successful just being completely on the internet between YouTube and other avenues. Now, I'm not interested in the archives because that's where they're gonna really try to hit me. I don't want the archives. I don't care about like I'm not gonna want to use none of y'all footage going forward. I don't want Julie Chen as the host. And if I did, it would be something independently that I set up with Julie. I wouldn't want like y'all to be trying to transfer Julie's contract. No, I'm not interested. I don't need to be flashing back. I just want the rights so I can put on the game. CBS under 10 million. I give you CBS. I give y'all $5 million for the rights to Big Brother. Now, some of y'all may laugh at that. Man, CBS has been taken over by venture capitalists. If I go to venture capitalists telling them, look, I got $5 million for this shit right here that's losing you money. This is losing you money. You ain't making no money. And I can show you how you've been on a steady decline with this product for 15 years. Which means I can project that you about to lose even more money. You telling me that because I own the rights of it, people gonna really boycott it? Stop. But that's something I thought of, and I'm not even fucking playing. If I ever get down, I'll just buy the rights to the show and put it on myself. Cause I could just create my own, but like, nah, I like Big Brother. And I got so many ideas for that format to where I ain't trying to like, I'm not trying to make a Pepsi to a Coke or a Coke to a Pepsi. I mean, the level of overhead I would lower because I could literally talk to them and speak all shit about specifically they overhead. And this is real shit. We read. I broke the news 2 years ago now when CBS got that venture capitalist. Nigga, they talking about shutting down the fucking studio up there, nigga, and putting like a fucking gift shops and shit. Have you ever seen the movie Remember the Titans? Press 1 for yes, 2 for no. The movie with Denzel Washington when he was the football coach. Do you remember what the white boy, what was his name? Bertrude? You remember what the white boy told them niggas when they came? Hey, we don't need any of your people on defense. We already set. Nigga, that's what I would tell all of production. I would tell all of production. Just like he said on Remember the Titans, nigga. I would buy the shit and then them niggas be like, yeah, come. So what time do we report, nigga? Nigga, we don't need any of your people on defense, nigga. We are already set. Now y'all niggas can apply for a job, and my job application is gonna only have one question. Come on, Shay. You can't learn enough about somebody to work on your big brother in one question. You wanna bet $1,000 right now I can? One question. What are your personal feelings about Rob has a podcast and Taryn Armstrong? You can say anything you want. You can say bro, there's so many answers you can give. As long as you don't vouch for these niggas, we good. I got something to work with. The moment you vouch for these niggas, disqualified. I'm gonna be like The Rock on Walking Tall. The Rock won that motherfucking election to be sheriff. The old sheriff was like, yeah, nigga, Now all these deputies, they real good men, and a smooth transition. That nigga looked at all them niggas, said, "Man, you're all fired. You're all fired. Everybody." Boss, what's happening? Joshua. I'm 1,000% buying that book, the audio version. I get to write it off, so so I just want to put that out there before it's like, oh nigga, you really gonna support Taryn? It's not that. I don't look at it that deep. If I want the information, I want the information. I'm not gonna let personal feelings clash. I want to see this book. I want to hear Taryn Armstrong. And now that I done learned this about Taryn, speaking about controversies in the community, which is weird. All of us who's been in this community for years, Taryn ain't never spoke on shit publicly. Taryn incites these weird ass riots and shit from the comfort of like an episode. This nigga Taryn ain't never spoke on nothing of importance at all, ever. Like, he implies that he speaks up for niggas. He ain't never done it. He ain't never spoke up for any of these girls for real. Show me the interview where, bro, that's why some of the house guests be mad, because Taryn be acting like niggas is cool, and then they get then niggas get home and find out what Taryn was saying while they was in the house. So Taryn don't even keep that same energy when he actually talks to these niggas. Bro, remember, I showed y'all footage of how nice they was trying to act to Terrence after all the shit they had been saying about the nigga all season long. And they call that being professional. No, you can be professional without being fake. You don't have to be a liar and be fake to be professional. I ain't saying you got a clowning like you was clowning him, but you should definitely ask him about the shit that had you clowning him. I always do. Everything that I've clowned a house guest for, if they've come on the show, I ask them about it. You know why? So I can get further context to see if it was some shit that happened, which is more than likely that I couldn't see because I'm not in the fucking house. That's the proof of this is really what I thought. Prime example. When I interviewed Daniel Durston for the first time, I had to ask him about the shit with him and Nicole, because the whole thing was they set themselves up so bad it looked like I was literally clowning Daniel with the Daffy Duck clip. It's duck season now, shoot. Get yourself shot in the face. That was basically what Daniel did with Nicole. And I clowned that motherfucker over that. So I had to ask him about it. He didn't explain it to me. Makes more sense than how I came across watching on the fucking live feeds. But see, Taryn, there's nothing to ask, because most of the shit that Taryn be clowning house guests over, he just flat out made up. What? What's the problem? I'm talking to AI, and I'm asking AI. AI doesn't know I'm me, okay? So I'm asking AI about Rob has a podcast and the late night crew, okay? Specifically Taryn. And I'm asking AI, I'm like, who is the more reliable, trusted source for Big Brother based on the facts? So y'all all know who they said. Y'all all know who they said, right? They said Taryn, which rightfully so. They should say that. So then I asked, I said, well, if we take subscribers and views out of the scenario, who is the more reliable source? It was like, after some digging, word on the street is Taryn. Taryn's Terrence known for watching the live feeds for hours. I bullshit you not. I will pull this fucking conversation up too, if I need to when I get in the studio. It's like Terrence known for sitting around watching the feeds for hours and giving a detailed account of every step of the game. And Terrence always, it says some shit kind of like Terrence always like first to, like he'll go live when something important happens in the house. And I'm like, so LNC doesn't do this? It's like, well, according to what the fan base said, and I was like, look, I don't want to know what the fan base has perverted AI. It was, bro, I literally said to AI at one point, I was like, it's crazy how you have, the AI had an implicit bias for rap, bro. I had to break the AI. I broke the AI, and that's how I admit it. Because I'm sitting here going through all this shit, like breaking it down piece by piece. And it's like, Terrence known for all this and all that. And I was like, well, just by definition, I said, LNC is first to announce everything. Vetoes and all of this shit. They do live reaction on the shows and everything. Terrence just sits in front of a screen. And so I was like, so I said, so who's more reliable? I said, Terrence just sits in front of a screen. He never shows anything. And LNC sits over there with the video, the audio, screenshot, something. He doesn't just sit and say things without proof. The AI acknowledged that Terrence never shows any proof. And they acknowledge that one of the biggest complaints in Terrence's own community is his lack of, for first of all, for being biased against certain house guests or for certain house guests, and never showing proof of any of the shit he be saying. This is what AI said from his people, from his forums and groups. So I'm just sitting there, I'm fascinated listening to AI learning how to talk Big Brother to me instantly. That shit's kind of funny, the technology we have now. And so I'm like, I was like, so what about LNC? They show, LNC do show the videos and stuff, but lots of people still think that Terrence is the trusted source. I was like, so Terrence more reliable while he shows no evidence than evidence? And it was like, well, when you kind of put it that way, I said, well, if LNC and Terrence both tell two different sides, like two totally different stories about the same story, who do we believe? If one side shows the video evidence and the other side shows nothing, which side do we believe? If they contradict. AI finally was like, you should listen to, and would not say listen to LNC. All the other things was like Terrence. Finally choked the motherfucker out. The motherfucker was like, you should listen. If a side shows video evidence that contradict, you should probably lean more. I was like, lean more? Lean more? So I was like, so LNC ain't the type to be complaining about race issues and shit like that on his own behalf. But you have a scenario where you're admitting right now that a black man that does twice the work for half the credit is still considered not as reliable as the white man who does half the work and shows no proof. Even when the black man shows proof, the white man can still, I promise I said this shit to AI because I just wanted to see what the fucking AI would say. Nigga, why the AI say I was right? Nigga was like, yeah, nigga, like, that is kind of fucked up. That it is Taryn just turns on, like he broke them. They broke AI broke this shit down. It was like AI, Taryn just like records a video or whatever. It was like, yeah, Taryn alleges to watch the feeds, even though there is no proof. Because I asked straight up, is there any concrete evidence that Taryn actually watches the feeds, or are we just supposed to take his word for it? Because I was like, we could prove LNC watches the feeds because they do it on the show. AI had to admit there was no evidence outside of people saying that Taryn be doing it. Janice, what's happening? No, kitty, this is my pot pie. I'm just like, bruh. I was like, the Big Brother community online is so toxic and warped. And they all are drones and bots. That they do so much of it that, like, I had to choke motherfucking AI out to admit that maybe Terrence should not be the most trusted, seeing as though the nigga that actually be showing proof and shit has called this nigga out for lying. Because the AI had to admit, it was like, well, we know that LNC watches the feeds because they use audio clips and everything else like that. How could they get the clip? How could they know to have the clips if they never did no shit like that? If they ain't never watched the feeds. It was a real fun conversation to have with technology, because I just want to know what AI thinks about the community. And AI thinks, AI lets it be known because I even asked AI about Taylor, and AI was like, Taylor was bullied and all this shit. I was like, well, where were the instances of bullying? Do you want to know the two instances? This is gonna blow your fucking mind, nigga. I'm not making these up either. I'll show you, because I couldn't fucking believe it. One of the instances was obviously Daniel, which I had an answer for the Daniel shit and I expected it. It was Daniel. Guess what the second one was? Because they only gave two examples of the bullying. The second one was Jasmine had a smirk on her face one time when Taylor said something. This was the AI's proof of bullying. Jasmine had a look on her face, like a smirk. And I said, I literally told, I'm gonna show y'all, because I know y'all think I'm making this shit up. It's like, nigga, this nigga high making shit up like Jed. No, I'm not. I'll show you, nigga, because I laughed. I literally hit the AI with a laugh emoji. It was so funny to me. The motherfucker said that shit. I said, man, you can't say nobody is bullying somebody from a look on their face, bro. And that's how I knew AI. And that's when I told the AI, I said, this shit's fascinating, because I'm seeing that you're clearly influenced, because when you go to search this shit, you're not just searching facts. You're not just going to search Taryn episodes and my episodes. You may peek over at them, but the bulk of the information you getting is you're just doing Google searches, and all you seeing is Reddit posts, tweets, and all this shit. Because the motherfucker was talking like a Twitter bot. That's what was making me laugh with the shit. The AI was talking like Twitter. Misha, I'm going to show you tonight when I go on the air for the show. I couldn't believe it. Then I gave AI the clip of Taylor calling herself a ice cold bitch. And AI tried to be like, yeah, I couldn't really decipher. I'm like, nigga, you can stop playing with me. I'm going to edit that shit later and turn that shit all the way up for AI. like, yeah, that audio, I couldn't really make it out. Yeah. You gonna make it out. Cause because I actually I was watching part of that video, the mistreatment by Taylor Hill, and I forgot the way Taylor was just dunking on everybody when she got out of the house, nigga. All the people that supported her, she was just throwing shit off the glass, nigga. I had never seen nobody be so disrespectful to like people that support her. Wait until y'all see this AI chat, bro. It blew my mind. That motherfucker started saying that Taylor was bullied from a look somebody had on their face. I said, "Damn, nigga, you you programmed yourself to be Twitter real fast in this conversation." It was weird because it was like talking to AI because I know what they pull from, and that's why the vault is undefeated. Because the vault is way different from anything you Google about this show. Because nobody ever shows proof. We the only place that show proof. So our shit just gets lost in the shuffle. We be having all the video evidence. I ain't even run with Brendan shit because we still trying to find the entire interview because we only found a portion of it. That's how accurate and shit we try to be. The rest of this shit is just like everybody just make up shit where, like even the AI was like, well, maybe Taryn misinterpreted some shit. I'm like, how the fuck can you misinterpret shit like they threw this competition to Xavier, but this competition was the type of competition you couldn't purposely throw to anybody. You could just not win. You could purposely lose yourself, but as far as you throwing it to somebody, you couldn't do that in that comp. AI had to admit that was true. AI, the way it changed, like from the beginning to about the end, like the respect level for LNC changed massively, and not because I just based off like I'm just talking facts. That's why I'm like when people get mad when I say we the best in the world. No, nigga, that's a fact. No, nigga, that's a fact. There's nobody in the world better at reporting on Big Brother than us. That's a fucking fact, nigga. That's not arrogance. When you look around, it doesn't matter what our opinions are. Y'all think I be talking about my opinion when I say that shit. I'm not talking about our opinion. I'm talking about just based on the fucking reporting of the facts. Nobody on planet Earth is fucking with us. And I can't say that about too much of anything else in life that I can say I'm truly the best in the fucking world. When it comes to this Big Brother shit, nigga, me and my squad are the best in the motherfucking world, and that is excluding no one. So we do it for love of game, because if we was doing it for respect, if we was doing it for money, if we was doing it for power, we'd have quit a long time ago, because we ain't getting it. That's why we just gotta be like living off of hashtag Shay was right. Let's all live off of it together. They don't understand that, Chad. They don't think it's a real team of us 24 hours a day. The feeds are never unmonitored without somebody from LNC watching at any point. So much so, we don't even have to like meet about it. If something happened at a certain point, bro, like you'll wake up, bro. You'll wake up, certain people done put certain shit in certain spots, here, there, everywhere. We got people that get up early morning watching the feeds. We got people that go to bed late watching the feeds. All social media platforms are under 24-hour surveillance for this shit. Kind of like investigating and advocating. We something like that. Nigga, we something like that. They turned flashback off. All they did was just make it harder. We still going crazy. Who else had the whole Vince and Morgan conversation on any of these video platforms? Nobody, because they don't do what we do. So that's why I laugh anybody that tries to discredit me, because I say anything. And I got to give AI credit. AI never said anything about me having a reputation of anything. What they said we had a reputation of is receipts. I bullshit you not. AI acknowledged timestamp or it didn't happen. Like, I'm not even bullshitting. And apparently that's like written in a lot of forums and shit like that over the past few years. That we are known for this. That people anticipate us having the video and all that stuff. So that felt good. Because that means we doing what we set out to do. Because that's what we set out to do. All the opinions and shit that I have or whatever the fuck, that's all after the fact. The number one thing is that scoreboard. And it being correct. Taryn gonna wake up tomorrow and just say some shit. And Brendan, he's still crashing out. You just better hope they don't blackball your wife, because they done blackballed you. You'll never be a part of shit ever again. I don't even think you'll ever go on Rob Has a Podcast again, to be honest with you. I do not think he'll ever be on Rap again. Anita, what's happening? So tonight's going to be interesting to see. I think the episode should make it to the point of seeing Morgan and Vince fight, but it just depends how they're gonna do this Veto episode. Are they gonna do the shit where it's like the Veto episode will end the show? Because if it does, then we're not gonna see the fight until tomorrow. But man, y'all really should figure out how to squeeze that shit in tonight, because y'all got enough time. Well, I don't know, because we got to go through a bunch of shit. We got to get the fucking HOH, the nominees. We got to pick Veto players. We got to play Veto, and then the Veto ceremony. They might try to stretch that for 2 hours. Fuck. Do you think 2 hours will be too long tonight? 1 for yes, 2 for no. Will 2 hours be too much tonight? Now, I am leaning, okay? I'm leaning towards no. But this is all going to come down to presentation. Like in the grand scheme of Big Brother, man, we can have a 2-hour episode every fucking episode, because it's like that much shit that goes on. We got 3 episodes, which is 6 hours of programming to break a whole week down of shit in the house. So, from that standpoint, obviously. But for me, it's going to come down to presentation. What are they going to do with this 2 hours? One thing I'm happy about is Will being gone. Because now we ain't got to get that Will filler. I was getting tired of that shit. We gonna cut to Will, and they sitting here, and they, bro, Will, they embarrassed you, bro. They had you looking like a fucking moron who didn't even have that had the shortest attention span, to where literally you was sitting around hoping and wishing that you could fast forward through conversations with people because you didn't like talking to people. Like, what in the anti-social shit is that, and you playing a social game? So I was personally getting tired of all that Will filler. So at least I know I ain't getting that tonight. But here's the part that's gonna make me mad. You know, since they not getting ready to do Will filler, you know what it's gonna be filled with, right? Ava filler. Fuck. The tooth shall fill this show. I mean, Ava look musty, nigga. I find myself at times watching Ava and realize I'm breathing out of my mouth and didn't even know it. My mouth done dried out because I've been breathing out of my mouth because I think I smell Ava. Ava the type of motherfucker where she comes, bro, when's the last time somebody came in the room and you said, quote, P.U.? When's the last time you had to say P.U. because a motherfucker was so funky? That's what Ava looked like to me. That should be her new nickname, is P.U. You can't even remember the last time you said P.U. when somebody walked past you, nigga. I think Ava will get that reaction out of you. And for you motherfuckers that don't know, that's some old Southern speak. Yeah, motherfucker with the PU, nigga. That's some old Southern speak, nigga. That's shit my grandma would be like, PU? Ugh. That's Ava. But that's just my opinion. Vince is gonna be the first nigga in jury house with bubble guts the whole time. Like, whenever you go to jury, Vince, Vince is gonna be nervous until you get home. He know he done fucked up. This is what he do. That's why I laughed at Morgan when she thought she was doing some shit where she's trying to get at Vince on some. Yeah, I just wanted to talk to you about a couple things. Like, Vince know what this sound like, nigga. He always in trouble. He a fuck up. He's a fucking bitch. This is what he told me. So he's a career fuck up, just like he told Keanu. This is just like me in my real life. Exactly. He's a career fuck up. So he's used to having these fuck up conversations. Then when you start fucking with him, anybody that he know and they ask him why you start fucking with him, he gonna lie and say you crazy. Like this, like Morgan, the stories he's gonna tell Kelsey about you, he gonna damn near make you sound like an axe murderer. Baby, you know I couldn't stand the bitch. She crazy. I thought, look, she's the type where I thought she might kill me. It just was weird to watch Morgan just. That shit yesterday came across so next level desperate. Like, you should be ashamed. Then She gonna tell Vince, okay, let's go back to when she used the veto on you, and let's pretend that she didn't use the veto on you. What? But she did. And then Morgan just like this shit where she tried, bro, Morgan, I know this was a strategy. It was a terrible strategy. Your strategy of trying to convince Vince that you're number one, like the motherfucker that you're Lauren's number one target. That shit's wild. And the craziest part about it is, all she's trying to do is frame Lauren for the same shit she's doing. Because Lauren can come, and Lauren ain't even doing none of this, and it would be the truth. Lauren would be like, bro, you done put me on the block because this girl done told you to, and this girl wants you to vote me out and have everybody vote me out. She's sitting here targeting me. And Morgan gonna try to act like this is what she's going through. It's like, bitch, you got the veto around your neck. You ain't going through shit. And then anything Vince say to her, you don't know that. Oh my God. I was so tired of hearing that. I mean, she invalidated everything that came out of Vince's mouth. She came up with scenarios. She came up with scenarios about things that already happened. She wanted you to go back and envision things from a whole nother lens that didn't even fucking happen. She can do all of this hypothesizing and all this shit. This nigga say one thing, yeah, but if I did this, I felt like this. Well, you don't know that. You don't know that. You don't know that. You don't know. Bro, I was tired of hearing her say that shit. You don't know that. But then she gets to turn around and just come up with these cockamamie ass scenarios that can't happen because the moment you talk about is already passed. She wouldn't even let the nigga brush his teeth and collect his thoughts. And that's another thing, nigga. Waking me up out of a cold sleep, pressing me, that shit ain't gonna get you on. It's gonna get you hurt. Like, nigga, you can't just press me out of a sleep, nigga. Nigga, that will get you cussed out. That will render an action of, like, nigga, who the fuck are you talking to, nigga? Why you acting like I wouldn't just sit here and sleep? Because I don't have to worry about being woke up because a motherfucker went through my phone. These are concerns I worry not. So I have the conscience where I can wake up on go. I'm not worried about getting woke up because a motherfucker went through my phone. I don't have these Vince problems. She woke this nigga up out of a cold sleep, nigga, and just instantly pressing this nigga. This nigga like, let me brush my teeth right quick so I can get my thoughts together. She's like, nigga, fuck you. She gonna say, hey, I just want to say a couple things while you brushing your teeth. I'm like, oh, so now you want to try to get some shit, some foul shit off while this nigga can't defend himself? Damn. And this is after I put up Lauren for you. I in no way wanted you to put up Lauren. And then Morgan tried to imply that, oh, you could have put up Ashley. I mean, I'd have been mad, but not like that. That nigga was like, you would have never talked to me again. Because you know, like what you said. Morgan crazy to the motherfucking nigga. And here's what guarantees you crazy, Morgan. You were in the best position of everybody. You went in all these comps and nobody gave a fuck. Nobody was sitting here pressing you like, hey, we need to get her motherfucking ass out, nigga. She get on my nerves. Nope. Still ain't worried about you. Niggas is more worried about Kelley, more worried about Keanu. These are the thoughts. And you could have went ahead, bro. Morgan, if you would have got your head on straight after last week and spent this week, like, especially if Vince didn't win HOH, sending that nigga to the house, she don't realize that Morgan, if she turn on Vince and send Vince to the house, she can win the game. See, somebody like Morgan is a Vince and a Keanu eviction away from winning. For real. Because Morgan's vetoes hold way more weight because they are in way more clutch times against way more tougher competition. So, and in a row, and that was the other thing where I was with Vince. I mean, the arrogant shit where this bitch was like, well, just go win the veto then next week or whatever the fuck. And that nigga's just like, just because you've won the veto several weeks in a row, don't mean I can just go out there and win the veto. And she was like, well, if I did it, you can, or some shit like that. I'm just like, I'd have been told her to get out of my room. Then she poking this nigga, poking him, to the point where Vince starts raising his voice. And then she's gonna say, if we're gonna have this talk, you gotta stop being so loud and this, that, and the third. And I'm like, bitch, this nigga told you from Jump Street he didn't want to have this talk. Kids, dude. He told y'all this. He told y'all from step one he didn't want to have this fucking talk. You forced him into it anyway. Man, we can't have an Ashley win. That would just be deplorable. I wonder what the ratings would do if Keanu goes home. Keanu, you got less than 2 weeks left, man. Some crazy shit getting ready to happen, though. Are the fees down right now? Did I see somebody say the fees been down for a little bit? Can somebody confirm if the fees are up? I mean, I hear that, but the only thing with Ashley is her resume is trash compared to everybody else. Everybody else has a much better resume than her. And you would have to think they would still have it at the end with more comp wins. Why are the fees down for a lockdown on a Wednesday? What the fuck are they locking down? Man, the fees might not come back till after eviction tomorrow. I'm calling it now. I hope I'm wrong, but I told everybody this last night. And look where we at now. Did I not? For those who came past the show last night, did I not predict that possibly fees gonna go down like this today? We'll see. Phase 1 complete. See how long they stay down for. As far as we know, somebody going home today. It's a 2-hour lockdown. We shall see. We shall see. And if they do come back in 2 hours, cool. But the first thing I'm gonna do when it comes back is count head count. I don't trust this shit. Something weird getting ready to happen. I know everybody's just thinking it's gonna be just like a double, and it could possibly be, but for some reason my spidey senses are tingling. Vince's zing was in tonight's preview clip. Well, I'm ready for tonight. I'm getting ready to go eat me some dinner and get ready for this 2-hour episode. I'm not coming on too much early. I'll be about 1:45. Curtain should be up about 1:45. And we off and running 2-hour episode tonight. But for now, say peace to your boy. Not the lip and the ass eater. Who is the ass eater? I don't even know who that is. Love you too, Tommy. I got your message. I got you. Mish, Janice, Bob, KS Dub, Boston, Scott Johnson, Javon Barksdale. Morgan's the ass eater. Of course she is. Jennifer, Aaron. Felt good to be outside. It's been a while. Jill, Deborah, God is great indeed. Obviously, there's no outro because I'm sitting right here. I'll see y'all in a minute, man. Get ready. Tonight should be entertaining. It better be CBS.